birdsong, the echo of a concert hall, the hum of city traffic. Sound is an inseparable part of our lives. Tap your hand on a table. You hear something. But how? Behind every sound we hear lies a world of physics, biology, and mechanisms we can barely imagine. Sound is not just a sensation, it's the echo of movement. In this video, we'll explore how sound is created, how our ears pick it up, and how different creatures perceive it. Let's do more than just hear. We'll understand what sound truly is. Sound is vibration. Pluck a guitar string, you can see it vibrate. These vibrations travel through air, just like ripples on a pond when you toss in a stone. The stone is the source, the ripples are the sound waves. Unlike water ripples, sound waves can vibrate up to 100,000 times a second. The faster the vibration, the higher the pitch. Humans hear sounds from 20 to 20,000 vibrations per second, what we call hertz. Too high, it's ultrasonic. Too low, infrasonic. You may not hear these, but you can sometimes feel them, like a deep bass guitar or a volcano rumble. That's how even deaf people can dance in certain clubs. Sound waves first hit the outer ear and travel through the ear canal. This journey ends at the eardrum, which vibrates in response. These vibrations are passed on to three tiny bones in the middle ear: the hammer, anvil, and stirrup. Their job is to amplify the vibrations and send them into the cochlea. The cochlea is a spiral-shaped, fluid-filled structure. As the fluid moves in response to vibrations, it stimulates over 16,000 hair cells lining the basilar membrane. Each hair cell is tuned to respond to a specific frequency. The movements of these cells create chemical signals that travel along the auditory nerve to the brain, and the brain interprets these signals as sound, giving meaning to vibration. Bats don't see in the dark, they hear. They emit ultrasonic pulses that bounce off insects and objects, like sonar. Even a mosquito reflects sound, letting bats fly through complete darkness without hitting a thing. Doctors borrowed this trick. Ultrasound imaging uses similar pulses. Sound waves pass through soft tissue and bounce off harder structures like bone. That's how we see inside the human body, especially during pregnancy, but also in cardiology, urology, and more. Blow a dog whistle. Nothing, right? That's because it's too high-pitched for humans. But dogs hear it just fine. Each species hears different frequencies. Elephants, for example, can communicate through infrasonic sounds up to 10 kilometers away. Let's compare. Humans, 20 to 20,000 Hz dogs, 67 to 45,000 Hz cats, 45 to 64,000 Hz bats, 2,000 to 110,000 Hz dolphins, 1,000 to 123,000 Hz even goldfish can hear. Sound intensity is measured in decibels, dB. The higher the number, the louder the sound. A whisper, 20 decibels. Normal conversation, 60 decibels. City traffic, 70 decibels. A rock concert, 110 decibels. At 130 decibels, you feel pain. At 180 decibels, like watching a rocket launch up close, you could go deaf instantly. Why? Because loud sounds kill tiny hair cells in your cochlea. And once they're gone, they don't grow back. That's why 1 hour of loud music can cause temporary hearing loss, and long-term exposure can lead to permanent damage. Galileo Galilei. Sound is nothing but air vibrations striking our eardrums. Isaac Newton. The transmission of sound relates to the elasticity and density of the medium. Hermann von Helmholtz. Every tone we hear is the language of a vibrating object. John Cage, composer. There is no such thing as silence. Even when you stop listening, sound continues. Stephen Hawking. Even silence is a kind of music of the universe. If you listen closely, you can feel everything vibrating. From bat sonar to baby ultrasounds, from a whisper to a rocket blast, sound is more than just noise. It's vibration, frequency, and power, hidden in every corner of our lives. So next time you hear silence, ask yourself, what vibrations are you missing? Craving more science in your life? Tap a video, hit subscribe, and stay curious, where science meets the news every day, right here on BioSci News.